Hey guys, this is Charlotte, and you're watching Going In Raw.
What's up, it's your girl Sasha Banks, the legit boss, and you're watching Going In Raw. You like that?
What's up? This is the most must-see WWE superstar of all time and his lovely, gorgeous wife.
Ferrari.
And you are going in SmackDown Live.
This is the glorious one, Bobby Roode, and you're watching Going In Raw.
Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome back to Going In Raw, the only pro wrestling podcast you can be listening to right here, youtube.com/Steve and Larson, available wherever fine podcasts are. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, a little notify bell next to it to make sure you're always getting your new Going In Raw content. Make sure you're leaving a rating or review or a comment. If you're listening to us through a podcast app, we're available on CastBox. We have a great partnership with CastBox. Be sure to sub to Going In Raw, leave a little comment for us, and we'll leave, hopefully, a response. We're also on the Apple iOS podcast. Be sure to leave a
what are you looking at me all funny for?
rating or review. We're on patreon.com/Stephen Larson.
I feel like there's an elephant in the room.
Pro Wrestling Tees. Well, we're on Larson Vomit Watch 2018 right now. He should have called in sick today.
I probably should have.
But he elected. Look, we're midstream. We're mid-filming. I'm giving you. We got to do this for an hour.
I know.
I'm giving you an out.
You know, this whole last 24 or so hours of my stomach bothering me, I've only had one incident.
Yeah.
And that was a while ago.
But also, I don't want to have an incident
No,
myself.
I don't feel like this is anything contagious.
Oh,
it doesn't
man.
feel like a stomach bug. This feels like something else.
All right, man. Look, let's
And
just
this is, usually when you got a stomach bug, it's just like constant, both ends.
Yeah.
It hasn't been that.
both ends.
Yeah, it hasn't been that. Same with food poisoning. This is constant until your body rids itself of the poison you put inside.
All right, man.
And that hasn't been the case here. I don't know what's going on.
Well, look, if you still feel bad in the morning, tomorrow morning, I will take care of Dirt Sheet on my own. You go see a doctor because we don't need whatever it is in there getting any worse or spreading anywhere.
No,
or anything
I agree.
like that. You have
No,
a birthday
trust me.
party to do.
Trust me, I was on the verge of calling you and saying, eh. But then when I was like at home getting ready, I was like, okay, I feel like I'm getting better.
Yeah.
It just comes and goes as waves, man.
Well, I hope you make it. We're going to, on Saturday, this is fun. We're going to go to Virgil Flynn III Productions. It's at the Colonial, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Special guest, Leva Bates is going to be there.
That's
Blue
pretty
Pants.
huge.
That's
That's
awesome.
massive.
That's fantastic. And I was going to wear my Adam Mayhem shirt today, but then I was like, well, I'm not at the bottom of the barrel completely, so I put on my Elias shirt instead. I might wear my Adam Mayhem shirt because he will be fighting. I think he's fighting Cal Jack that night, isn't he?
Yeah.
He used to be in NXT.
Yeah.
So that should be a lot of fun. We met him at the Impact
Correct.
show that we went to in Salinas.
No, it was in Newark.
It was in Newark. The next night it was in Salinas. So, yeah, that should be a lot of fun. If you're in the Sacramento or Northern California area, come out and say hi. We're just going to be chilling. We're not doing anything. We're just going to be sitting
Yeah,
there
then
watching
Sunday,
the show.
assuming I'm still not under the weather, live reaction stream for Backlash.
I might see if you're under the weather. I might get Hilton over here. Jack up those super chats or
What's-
crash
what's-
them. I don't know.
What's worse, Hilton or Sick Me?
Oh. Ooh. What's worse? I don't know. Probably Hilton. I feel like I have to explain stuff to him because I think he watches kind of off and on.
Yeah.
So that's annoying.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'd have to think about that one. Anyways, we're not here to talk about Larson's vomit problems. We're here to talk about professional wrestling. We're going to talk about 205 Live and NXT as we always do here on the Thursday show.
Correct.
Let me bring up these notes.
I have notes up.
All right. Well, you just chill. Pipe in when you want to. Show kicked off with Akira Tozawa and Hideo Itami taking on, Jack Gallagher and Brian Kendrick. Oh, fuck. This is fucked up, man. This is a fun match.
Will our channel get pulled if I vomit on air?
I think it depends on how much vomit you show.
All right.
This is going to be so messed up. We're going to be breaking new ground here.
I'm not
man.
going to vomit on the show.
So anyways, this is a fun enough match. Akira Tozawa dominated the first half of it as he was taking on Jack Gallagher. And then he got the pin, or he got the tag. Tommy came in. He did a bunch of strikes and stuff. The hell? Who's calling me from Neola,
I don't know.
Iowa?
Anyway, yeah, at one point, Tozawa tags himself in, unbeknownst to Hideo Itami.
Yeah.
The finish of the match, Tozawa's on the top rope.
He went up. He was going to go up for his little bomb thing.
Senton
thing.
Itami hits the ropes, knocking
Yeah,
Tozawa
what was the deal
off
with that?
the rope.
Your dude is up. You can clearly see you're running towards your guy who's up on the top, and you decide to come off the ropes. It knocked Akira Tozawa off, and then anyways, they took the loss.
Yeah.
Jack Gallagher got the pin on Tozawa after a headbutt. And then when Tozawa was trying to comfort Hideo Itami after this loss, Itami wasn't having any of it.
No.
He punched his hand away and shoved him down to the ground.
Shoved him and
So,
walked out.
I'm not sure about this new tag team division if they're already breaking up tag teams.
Yeah, I know.
And they haven't announced any titles.
No.
So I'm not sure if this tag team division is actually going to happen.
Not if it's going to happen either.
Yeah.
Rumor.
Next up, there was a Drew Gulick promo where he kind of clowns Callisto for dropping the ball. He said he barely squeaked by me in that gauntlet match, which is totally true. They booked Callisto super dumb. And then he went on to the Greatest Royal Rumble, and then he couldn't even beat Cedric Alexander there. And so tonight I'm going to beat his ass because when you step to me,
You tap out.
it was great because I was watching this at the gym while I was on the treadmill, and I had a little closed captioning on because my stupid Bluetooth headphones died, like mid-treadmill. And it said, if you step to me, you're going to tag out. I was like,
Well, I guess
I knew what he really said.
Yeah, tag division.
Yeah. Anyways. Let's see here. Next up. Yeah, tag division, yeah. There you go.
Yeah. See,
good.
yeah.
You're right. Well, that's actually pretty good because if you step to me, I'll beat you, and then you'll go to the tag division. Is that what he meant?
Or you step to me, you won't want to. You'll have second thoughts, and then you'll tag out.
Oh, okay. There you go.
That's what I was
into
trying
the
to say.
tag division.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That all works.
Because Lucha House Party they're not tag champions, but they've established themselves as top team if there was a tag division.
What the hell is a Liam Louie?
I don't know. It's a funny name though.
Did you see that match?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, he destroyed him.
Is Liam okay?
Yeah.
Liam, wake up, Liam.
They had a trainer in there.
Buddy Murphy made weight, so that was good.
Just barely.
Just barely.
204
only
pounds.
204, and he seemed pretty angry about it. And so anyway, he said, I just want my match. I don't know why he gets the special treatment from Drake Maverick, making him, do the weigh-ins and all that. Mm-hmm. But anyways, he made weight this time, and he just beat the living crap out of some dude named Liam Louie. 3 power bombs, and holy crap, they were increasingly worse and worse.
Yeah.
Every single one of these looked like this dude had like no neck muscles to tuck his chin in.
Yeah, well, yeah. Then I think after the second one, he kind of got the stiff, rigid body thing. Mm-hmm. So I was kind of worried that he might have actually got concussed.
Yeah, I wonder.
Because the trainer came in after the ref stopped the match.
It's one of those things where it's like, okay, well, I wonder because, this is obviously great for Buddy Murphy's story.
Yeah.
This is good for his story.
Yeah.
I'm ready for just vomit to happen.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine right now.
Okay, all right.
It's all good, man. I don't have a ton of energy, but
So anyways, no, that's fine. I got you covered. Buddy Murphy, very excited that he won, and then he was celebrating going up the ramp, and then Cedric Alexander shows up, and he starts beating the crap out of Buddy Murphy. Oh, man.
payback for ruining Cedric's moment.
Yeah. So he beat the crap out of him. They brawl up the ramp, and they go behind the scenes. I was sad they didn't put any cameras back there to see the brawl continue.
Yeah, I want to see the brawl continue.
I like when they do that. I like when
me too.
we get to see the natural finish of the brawl.
Same.
So
Like what happens otherwise.
I know.
They just brawl out of the building?
It just peter out.
Did someone come break it up?
Yeah, I imagine like kayfabe, they're probably separated by Jason Jett and then one of the other writers.
Jamie Noble.
It's weird that Jamie Noble's not in 2K. They don't have like real people back there. They don't have the actual producers.
I know.
So that's a bummer. Anyways, Alex C. Breaking news says apparently on Twitter he said he's fine.
Oh, good.
I'm assuming he's talking about this Liam Louie guy.
Louie.
Well, good for him. Anyways, main event saw Callisto.
No, you skipped over the Cedric Alexander interview.
That was nap time because Cedric Alexander's a terrible interview.
You know, the issue with this one is that he started out intense, and by the end, he was smiling. There's no reason for him to start smiling.
Right, exactly.
He should have been intense the whole way.
Yeah. I feel like he's too charming to bring intensity. He needs to learn how to bring intensity.
Yeah.
That's what he needs to do. Main event saw Callisto take on Drew Gulick. This is a fantastic match. They gave this like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
This is a long match. A lot of fun, of course. This is sort of the standard Drew Gulak MO, trying to ground a high flyer, trying to make this dude tap out. And my God, he had him in all sorts of freaking submission moves. He was bending his legs backward, one at a time, another one at a time. He was stretching them out. Stretch. And but then in the end, Callisto tapped out to the Gulick. To the Gulick. And yeah, man, this is going to be a fantastic match, him and Cedric Alexander, if that's actually going to happen.
Well, I think Buddy Murphy's next in line.
Yeah, Buddy Murphy, and then you got Drew Gulak. So it's all good stuff.
It is good stuff. Another fun episode of 205 Live.
Another fun episode of 205 Live. Oh, man. So I was telling the pre-show patrons before we started rolling. I woke up this morning because I was kind of tired last night, so I went to bed at like 10:30. And so I didn't watch NXT last night. I decided to watch this morning. I woke up. I flick it on. I'm still kind of waking up a little bit. I got my coffee in hand, and it kicks off. No, before even the credits start. Undisputed Era on the playground. It's great. It was fantastic. Adam Cole saying, hey, why is this thing freaking saying, Oni Lorcan, you should be thanking me for making you famous last week. You get to be the trivia question, or the answer to the trivia question.
Yeah.
Who took on Adam Cole?
And lost in his first North American title defense.
Yes. Fantastic stuff. Next, so yeah, they had a promo. Everybody got to talk. Even Bobby Fish. He said, Bobby Fish said, when I'm in rehab, I'm going to let those people know that we're going to have a couple more victims coming in. And I feel like it was funny because it started off, I'm always on Bobby Fish watch because I feel like it started out everybody holding their titles, right? And Bobby Fish was doing this.
Yeah.
He had his hand right here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he's missing that gold.
I know.
He never. I really wish they'd dive into the story of what was the conversation that took place when he gave his tag team title.
Is there an end point to Roderick Strong holding that tag title until
there would have to be
Bob Fish is healthy again?
There would have to be. I wanted to know who instigated that conversation. I hope it was Bobby Fish, but something tells me it was Adam Cole.
Yeah, it's Adam Cole, baby.
Adam Cole said, "Hey, very manipulative, that Adam Cole." All right. Next up, Carrie Sane versus Shazza Mackenzie from Australia. This was designed to have Kairi Sane win.
Yeah.
So she did that with an insane elbow, as usual.
Then Lacey Evans comes out and drops a promo saying, hey, Kairi, I want to apologize. I was wrong. Mm-hmm. She extends her hand. Mm-hmm. Kairi takes a moment to consider it. And while she does so, Lacey sucker punches her right in the jaw.
Yeah.
That was a stiff-looking shot.
Yeah, it was. Ooh. I like both of them, though. I like Lacey Evans. Mm-hmm. Cool time travel gimmick. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes down. But, yeah. Next up, we had a very distraught Candice LeRae interview. I kind of wasn't into this because I feel like she should be, because, she's doing the whole thing where she's like, he was our family. This has been so stressed out. Like, we thought this year was going to be great. Mm-hmm. I'm here with my husband. And I'm like, man, why don't they have Candice LeRae show up with a machete? She's like, where is that bearded bastard? Yeah. Where is that man with his fine vascularity?
Challenge him to a guerrilla warfare match.
She is no stranger to intergender matches. Why didn't she show up in William Regal's office? This is Candice LeRae, right?
I know.
Epic matches in the intergender wrestling field in the independent scene, right? Why doesn't she show up to William Regal with a machete and says, I want that son of a bitch right now. Yeah. I'm tired of him laying out my freaking boyfriend, my husband, wherever he is. Husband. I'm tired of him doing that. I'm here to fight. I want to mess this dude up. Yeah. And then he's like, listen, this is not the independent ranks. This is not pro wrestling, gorilla. You must, let your husband take care of that business. And, then she'd punch Regal and then go after Ciampa. Yeah. No, instead she's sitting there crying. So sad. Nah, man. And then she's distracted during her match with Bianca Belair. Get out of here with that.
No, I agree with you. That being said, her performance was really good.
It was good, but come on, man. She ain't no freaking grieving wife. She needs to be tough. Yeah. That kind of bums me out. You never see, some dude doing that. Oh, it's been a bad year. Nah, man. Action now.
Action now.
That's what we want to see. So that kind of bugged me out. But I mean, you know, like you said, her performance is good. They're adding drama and emotion to it. I get that. Anyways, next up, we had a Lars Sullivan video package. A lot of great shots of silhouetted Lars Sullivan, which is like my favorite thing right now.
Yeah.
That's great.
He used a lot of college words.
Yeah, they're really pushing the fact that he's got a pretty decent vocabulary. He's a walking thesaurus. I like that Nigel wasn't on NXT, and yet he was on 205 Live.
Yeah, I know.
He's still being a dad, except when he's on 205 Live.
Yeah.
Ooh, because we're taped.
Yeah, I know.
I think this was the last episode they taped before the new round of taping.
Oh, it could be.
I think. Could be wrong about that. Are they doing tapings today?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Anyways, next up we had Street Profits versus TM61. I like this feud. Now we've got TM61 winning via tag team heel maneuvers.
Yeah, feet on ropes.
It was a group effort with feet on ropes.
Yeah, then Nick Miller held feet onto ropes.
Right, exactly. So that was cool.
Shane Thorne to get the roll-up win on Montez Ford.
The mighty may not kneel, but they certainly do heel, Larson.
Yeah, there you go.
I was going to make that the thumbnail for this video, but then I realized that the title for the video, but the thumbnail, the only good picture they had was TM61 shirtless. You know how YouTube is with their nipples. They're not big on letting us see nipples. So
not in thumbnails.
I changed it to a shot of the Undisputed Era with the title, Pete Dunne throws a shoe at Kyle O'Reilly.
Oh, that's good.
The title for today's video.
All right.
Let's see here. So, yeah, no, it's a fantastic match. I'm really happy about this. Street Profits, I think, can learn a lot from TM61. And TM61, I think, really kind of need to be heels because otherwise they haven't really been given a chance to do much of anything.
No, they had that, a 2 or 3 part little documentary video package on them that was really well done.
Yeah, no, that was really well done.
But beyond that, they really haven't given many opportunities to explore them as characters.
Right. They ducked out in the first round in the Dusty Classic this year. That was bogus.
Yeah, that was bogus.
Yeah. But no, that's good. I think because the Street Profits, how'd you like that little dance that Montez was doing walking down the ramp? It was
that's the thing that's all popular today.
Oh, is that what the kids are doing these days? I don't know, man. I don't know. Like who does it? You see it on like World Star videos? Or something?
On Twitter, yeah.
Oh, on Twitter. Okay.
There was this video of a usher, a security guard at a basketball game, and they had a dance camera on him.
Oh.
And he started busting out all sorts of moves, and that was one of them.
Okay, right on. After that, we had a War Raiders video package where they were threatening to do violence upon heavy machinery.
This probably made you very happy.
It was kind of hokey. It was kind of cheesy.
It was hokey.
They need to learn how to I don't know. Like here's the thing, NXT is usually really good at their video packages and making things look cool. I feel like they need to up the contrast on War Machine. They need to make it grittier. They need to be grittier.
Yeah.
That's what I need to be. Grittier.
Like stylistically,
the
Bludgeon Brothers ones.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But without all the
desaturated.
Cheesy. Yeah.
More contrast.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hear you.
Next up, we had a Cassius Ono interview where he talks about Johnny Gargano.
He said, not cool, man.
Not cool.
Not
so
cool.
Next week, he's going to fight. Oh, wait, maybe next week is the last round.
Could be. I don't know. Next week, he's going to, next week, he challenged Tommy Entertainment, Tommaso Ciampa, to a match.
Yeah.
Because he said, Johnny Gargano is basically family to him.
Yeah.
And so he won't abide by Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah.
Beating the heck out of Johnny Gargano.
Don't do that to my friend anymore.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Next up, we had, oh, dear. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, dear. The Finest, Keanu Reeves versus poor son of a bitch, Patrick Scott.
What 80s B-movie villain does Keanu Reeves remind you of most? Because when I see him, I think of 80s B-movie villain.
Yeah. Well, it would be a movie set in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
So here's my thing, though, dude. He's not, there's no 80s, even a B-movie villain. This is like a crap TV show villain. He's made for like a really bad episode of Miami Vice.
Yeah.
That's what he's made for. What exactly makes him the Finest? He comes out with a white Miami Vice coat on.
Yeah, sports jacket.
Sports jacket.
He's got a chain.
Why do they call it a sports jacket?
I don't know, because it's not comfortable. You can't do anything sporting in it.
You don't do anything sport in it.
They also call it a blazer. Again, I don't know why.
I'm fine with that. It's abstract enough for me to be like, okay, well, I don't even know what a blazer is supposed to be.
All right.
But a sports coat, that's weird.
It is weird.
What
I don't
fucking
know.
sport do you play with that? Anyways, he also had a gold chain on.
Yeah, and sunglasses.
And sunglasses, and then, like, his hair was kind of nice.
But then he had essentially like Ric Flair's ring gear. He had trunks, the knee
Right.
pads not over the knees, and boots.
All right, I'm going to read some of these chats here. The Patreon chats. J.S. Wooten says, Kona Reeves looks like a guy who'd return milk. Alex C. says, he's basically shitty EC3. Vinny Elliott says, I love Miami Vice.
Miami Vice was great.
Let's see here. Alex C. also believes it's going to be a slow burn Dan Matha thing where EC3 is he's gonna destroy him. J.S. Wooten also says Kona looks like he put a lot of J.S. Wooten's killing it today. So it looks like he put a lot of money in his 1988 Honda Accord. Yeah, I don't get what's finest about him, because he didn't even in ring he won. He beat a jobber.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it wasn't like it was an exemplary performance. He didn't wow anybody with his wrestling skill.
It's not even that, because I don't think he's a great wrestler anyways. It's not even that. He didn't give off any character indication in the ring that he is the finest. Right? Did he do anything?
He just laughed a few times.
Yeah.
Kind of like maniacal laughter.
Yeah. So I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah, it's an interesting character. I'm not sure I get it yet.
Patrick Sparks says his hair looks terrible in my opinion. It looks thinning. Oh man. So I don't know, dude. I don't know what the deal with Keanu Reeves is.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's an interesting direction to take him, though.
Man, I'm telling you though, I watched Point Break this weekend.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
My closet's a perpetual mess. It's always just vomiting clothes. It's annoying. And like I spent 2 hours during Point Break, right? Mm-hmm. Fixing my closet, like cleaning it up. And oh god, here it comes. No, okay. Fixing my closet up, right? And Point Break was on. It's a great movie. Can't stop watching it. It's amazing. Mm-hmm. Next day, my closet's a mess again. I have no idea how. I worked really hard on that closet.
Maybe too many clothes.
Yeah, man. I literally packaged an entire giant-sized garbage bag full of clothes that I don't wear anymore. And still, my closet's a mess. I don't know what's going on, man.
I'll tell you, man.
People are messing with me, I guess.
Maybe.
Alex C. says, anyone notice in Kona Reeves' hype video that he has a bit of spit hanging off a tooth? Is that just perpetually there? That's great. Anyways. Poor Kona Reeves. Hopefully we'll get a lot more of that guy. What's Kona Reeves' ceiling? Did we see it this week? Beating a jobber.
You know, he might be a contender for a tag team title if he finds the right partner.
Like a tag team title in like, you know, like where? Like some high school gymnasium?
Say, I'm just using him as an example. Say he and EC3 for some reason form a tag team. They could be tag team champions based on,
right?
You know, EC3.
Yeah, it could be. Maybe he's like a new tag team. Yeah, I don't like. That's my thing. He says he's the finest. I'm pretty sure he has a wonk eye. So I need to know in the ring why are you the finest? Yeah. Tell me why you're the finest.
Yeah, not just tell me, show me.
Well, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what I meant exactly. Show me. Character-wise, why are you the finest?
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways,
next we had an EC3 video package.
Talk about the finest.
That's a nice penthouse he was hanging out in.
Man, that's a nice penthouse they rented for that shoot.
Looked like it was in Miami, maybe too.
Maybe he knows Kona Reeves.
Maybe.
I think Kona Reeves has never actually been in Miami, dude. I think he just watches a lot. He watches a lot of Decades TV because he gets like free on.
They have Miami Vice on there.
It's a free show. I'm pretty sure they do.
Could be.
Let's see. What else they show on Decades? I actually really like Decades. I watch that shit a lot. They got a lot of what's his face? The old talk show host. That was great.
Dick Cavett.
Thank you. Yes, Dick Cavett. He was the man.
Yeah, man.
His interviews are great.
Yeah, he was a good interviewer.
Yeah. Next up, we had it was great. Dakota Kai press conference where she was speaking about the women's division. Said it's so great right now. The iconic duo are there in SmackDown Live doing great stuff. And who else did she mention? I forget who.
Ember Moon.
Ember Moon. She moved up. She's great. Lots of new opportunities. And then somebody mentions Shayna Baszler, and she instantly gets like filled with rage. She's like, "Me and Shayna, we have our problems." Blah blah blah. And then who is it? Vanessa Bourne. She rolls up, interrupts the interview,
Press conference.
the press conference. Sorry, and says, "We all know Dakota is scared of Shayna Baszler," and she's like, "You know who isn't? I'm not scared of Shayna Baszler." And then Dakota says, "Well, I'm not scared of you," which the implication there does not look good for Dakota Kai, because she's essentially saying, in not so many words, I am terrified of Shayna Baszler, but I'm totally cool beating you up.
Yeah.
That was the crux of this press conference.
Yeah, it was.
I am not scared of you. However, I am massively afraid of Shayna Baszler. So, yeah. Anyways. It was good. So I think next week Dakota Kai is going to beat the crap out of Vanessa Bourne.
Yeah.
That'll be good, but then she's going to be terrified again of Shayna Baszler.
Oh, yeah.
Which is awesome. Next up, we had Candice LeRae, Mrs. Candice Wrestling versus Bianca Belair. Candice LeRae did a great job of portraying somebody who is completely and totally preoccupied with her husband always getting beat up by a more manly man.
She comes in and tries to put on a good face.
Do you think Candice has like a thing for Tommaso Ciampa? That's where this story should go. She looked like you when you rolled up in here today. She was like, if I sneeze, I'm going to throw up. God, that'd be so weird. I kind of want to see it
completely talked over me.
now.
No, it's not sneeze then vomit. It was sneezing. I feel like I'm going to vomit and then eventually vomit.
Yeah. So what, Candice, what now?
Never mind.
So she comes out.
No, she put on a good face. Like, she had a bit of a smile when she came out. And then as soon as she kind of did her entrance routine, she went into the corner and was completely preoccupied by all the emotional business that's going on in her life.
No, her performance throughout the match was great.
Yeah.
She's very distracted. I just really want them to run an angle where she's like, you know, Tommaso Ciampa, he was in our house. He was living with us. One night, we all had a lot to drink, and, you know, one thing led to another.
Oh, dear.
Wow. That'd be shocking, number one. She's like, I can't believe I let that guy, you know what I mean? And now he's turned on us. Where does that stand with me and him, I wonder? You know, that's what it should be about.
No, that's a terrible idea.
It should be all about sex.
That's the Attitude Era storyline.
Drunken orgies, Larson. An Attitude Era. No, they could do it subtly, though. They could do it subtly.
Oh, all right.
Leaked nudes. Is that subtle enough?
No.
No? No good? I mean, come on, though. Ciampa, way more of a man than Johnny Gargano, though.
He's got a nicer beard.
The vascularity, man.
Oh, it's impressive.
Oh, dude.
Gargano's got some decent vascularity, too.
Yeah,
I
but
don't think he hardly has any fat on him.
Yeah, but come on.
Yeah, I know.
Ciampa, dude. Come on. If I was a lady, oh, boy.
Yeah.
Anyways, Bianca Belair beat the crap out of Candice LeRae. She gave her that really crap reverse powerbomb finisher. She's got it. Did she do the whip thing? I didn't notice.
No, she did, but she did a like military press, Candice.
Oh my God, that was impressive.
Yeah.
Because at first, like, it was deadlifting. Like, she was like right here, and then she went.
Well, no. If it was Candice was on the mat. She picked her up, got her on her shoulders, and then pressed her up. And then gave her a snake eyes. It was pretty crazy.
That was impressive.
Yeah, that was really impressive.
Ford has ever been like, "Hey, Bianca, I gotta look under the hood or I gotta look under the car." And
it's like the scene in Superman.
Right, exactly, yeah.
The first movie. Remember when young Clark lifts the car up because his dad wanted to do something with the car? Remember that?
No, but I always love the fact that young Clark looked at least 10 years older than Christopher Reeves. Did you ever notice that? Young Clark in the first Superman?
Yeah.
Who played him? Because it was so weird. I was like, it doesn't look anything like Clark Kent, Superman 1, young. Let's see who played him. Look at that dude.
Yeah, I know.
Jeff East is his name.
Jeff East.
Jeff friggin' old. Jeff north of 50. Look at that guy. He's got like a weird wig on, probably because he's like gray and balding.
Yeah, he's
look at Christopher
45.
Reeves. What a man that
what
dude
a chiseled face.
Dude, are you kidding me? If I was a lady, who boy. Anyway, that's the theme of today's episode.
I guess so.
If I was a lady, who boy. Anyways, next up we had Pete Dunne versus Roderick Strong in the main event. Was this for the UK Championship? I didn't see them saying it.
I don't remember.
Grudge match. Anyways, Roderick Strong, it was kind of, what did you think of it? Is he going to completely, Was this the end of his own theme song, or are they going to do this every time?
I hope they don't do it every time. I hope it's the end of his theme song.
I hope this was symbolically the end of his theme song. He comes out to like part of his theme song,
and he
kneels down on the ground,
yeah.
and then he is reborn under Undisputed Era's theme song, throws up left. Shit, I'm off.
Yeah. U.
This.
Yeah. The U is the left.
You notice they used to do it like this? Now they all do X's. In the opening promo, they all did this.
Yeah.
As opposed to this.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Anyways, Roderick Strong versus Pete Dunne. Hell of a match.
Yeah.
Pete Dunne, a lot of back and forth, but man, Roderick Strong could not get past Pete Dunne. The very end, Pete Dunne hits his bitter end. Undisputed Era breaks up at the pin at the very last moment.
Yeah.
And start beating the crap out of Pete Dunne. Danny Burch, Oney Lorcan come in to make the save. I really need them to transition this into actual British Strong Style, though.
Yeah, I know.
That would be much better. At some point, Kyle O'Reilly lost his shoe.
Yeah.
And as you can see in the title of this video, Pete Dunne threw his shoe at Kyle O'Reilly.
But it missed and hit Adam Cole square in the chest.
Oh, no. He threw it directly at Adam Cole.
Oh, okay.
I think he meant to throw, because, man, that was a direct line shot.
Yeah, right. Square right in the middle of the chest.
Oh, it was a great shot.
It was great.
It was awesome. You could call it the last shot. Hey-oh. Go. All right, man, let's answer some questions.
All right.
Let's answer some questions and get you out of here. Because I feel uncomfortable.
Well, I don't want you to feel uncomfortable.
I do.
Sorry.
I accept your apology. All right, let's see here. Load up some questions. Oh, yeah. Chat here is mentioning, Philly Flexer mentioned.
Oh, yeah.
The new jacket. His
Looked
Undisputed Era themed jacket.
He's fully branded as
Holy crap.
Mr. Undisputed Era.
And he was so cheeky when he opened up his jacket and he was like, "Oh, I'm tag team champion, Pete Dunne, and guess what?
Normally where he does that. And
Guess what?
screams.
You're not." Anyways, let's see here.
AO Worm, if WWE decided to have an NXT showcase once a month on SmackDown and dedicate the whole show to bring them to the light, make 7 matches with NXT versus SmackDown superstars for the card.
7 sounds like a lot. Let's do 3.
Yeah.
So it's a spotlight match. You don't really want to have like Aleister Black taking on anybody because he's like champion, and that's so let's go down the card. I want to see Kyle O'Reilly. No.
Give me Adam Cole versus AJ Styles, and then Undisputed Era can just get involved in the finish, so no one eats a pin.
Boy, that's a big spotlight right there.
Heck yes, man.
All right. Give me Velveteen Dream. What are we on SmackDown? Give me Velveteen Dream versus Nakamura.
Oh, that'd be good.
That'd be cool. I feel like Nakamura would have to go over, obviously, because he's in world title contention. But it's not a big loss for Velveteen Dream if he loses that. And then one more match in the women's division. Let's do Candice LeRae. No, let's do distracted Candice LeRae, which would make her loss acceptable, versus Becky Lynch.
Good.
That's what you do.
That's good.
That's a dream match right there.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see here. Bronze grappling hook. What's more annoying? The what chant at the wrong time, or beach balls in the crowd?
Probably the what chant.
Well, what chants are the worst? Beach balls, I don't really care. I mean, I do kind of care about them, but what chants are the worst because they're just flipping annoying. Like when you're watching it on home at TV, you don't really notice the beach balls.
Yeah.
Oh, great question. From the Going In Raw Wolfpack Predictions Keeper, is this Cody Miles? Yeah, Cody Miles.
Yeah, Cody Miles.
I'm getting it because I can't see his name here.
I'm
understanding all the roles now. Having a title, what's worse? Having a title but no division, like the UK title, or a division but no title?
I'd say title with no division. Because they never formally said there's
Yeah,
a
no,
205 tag division.
I agree completely. And here's the thing about the tag division. Right now, it doesn't need a title for the 205 Live tag division. You see why? Because they're just putting out these decent stories, keeping it simple. The action's good. I like that. I'm fine with that. The UK title not having a division is a flipping tragedy, man.
Yeah.
You kidding me? All that great talent, they're not doing anything with it? Let's see here. Baron the Cat Taxidermist. During the Greatest Royal Rumble, we got to see some other NXT talent enter the fray. I love the word fray. One specific one that confused me was Dan Matha, a talent who's only existed on NXT television. Weeks of build to have his debut ruined by Samoa Joe. If a push isn't in mind for him, why do this? And who would you have rather seen from NXT take his spot?
Well, he was over in Saudi Arabia the week prior, helping out with the tryouts.
Right, exactly.
So he was there.
Yeah.
And rather than fly out someone else from NXT, both he and Tucker Knight were helping out with the tryouts. I'm guessing they just said, all right, as a show of appreciation for the time and work you put in with these tryouts, you get spots in the Greatest Royal Rumble.
Yeah, absolutely. And, here's a little bit of experience for you in a non-canon way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're all right about that. Oh, good. What a great question. Auntie Hamalelanen. If Buddy Murphy wins the Cruiserweight title, but then gains a bunch of weight, should he be stripped of the title?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, man. Do they do that? Well, hold on a second. If he doesn't make weight for his next match, like in the UFC, if you don't
make it a non-title match.
They make it a non-title match. But eventually, if he doesn't defend the title, it's got to be stripped. So, yeah, I would think that, if that title's not defended in X number of days, it needs to be stripped.
Yeah.
The undisputed friendo Logdats power rank who should be the female member of the undisputed era. Logdats thinks it should be Shayna Baszler. I think Shayna's too big. I think she's too much. I think it should be
Jazzy Gabert.
Oh, that's a great idea. Because she's like probably bigger than all those dudes. And she'd be like their China.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
What a great idea.
Good idea.
Look at you. Even infirmed. Come up with.
Infirmed. It's got some tummy troubles.
It's more than that, man. You're on the verge of sneeze vomiting. That's like a whole new version of infirm that I've never even heard of.
Yeah, that's why I don't think it's anything like a virus or anything, because I've never had sneeze vomiting before.
That's brain. You're making up viruses now, man.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It'd be a case study in some new. No, actually, I looked it up, and it's the thing. It's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sneeze vomiting's a thing.
Or feeling nauseous, and then you sneeze, and you don't feel nauseous anymore.
Penultimate Tommy Wiseau says, isn't Penultimate Tommy Wiseau, didn't he give us the H title?
He did.
Oh, man. He said, did you hear the crowd member shout, "You suck," during the Kona Reeves match? I didn't, because I kind of had the sound down a little bit, like when I didn't need it on, because the kid was sleeping, but, oh, don't do that. That's so rude. Unless they're like, well, I guess he's a heel. Is Kona Reeves a heel?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Laughing maniacally, sporting
saying he's the finest.
Come on, you can say you're the finest.
Saying you're
is
the finest.
Is EC3 a heel?
Yeah, he is. Kona Reeves saying he's the finest without any empirical evidence to back it up.
I don't think EC3 is a heel, dude. I think he's a tweener.
No, maybe.
I think he's a tweener.
Yeah.
People love that guy.
Yeah, could be.
Nobody loves Kona Reeves. Let's see here. Oh man, this would be great. Who is I don't have the whole name here. Discord Wolfpack Tech Support.
Charlie Seaback.
Thank you very much. How would you guys like seeing Cassius Ono pick up that North American Championship if they don't plan on moving him to Maine anytime soon and do an open challenge? I would love all of that.
I think that'd be great.
I think it'd be great. But the problem is I'd rather see Adam Cole have that belt as long as he's in NXT.
Yeah. Discord Wolfpack Underboss Jimmy Thomas with Kona Reeves returning from excursion. Power Rank Promotions. He should have gone to
work on his character. Virgil Flynn III Productions. Impact Wrestling.
Yeah, that's the one right there.
That's the one.
Lucha Underground.
Lucha Underground. He gets a character he can't take with him. Let's see here. Tommy T. I like this question, but I'm not sure if we'll be able to answer it good. Hey, friendo, so if Kyle O'Reilly is going in Raw made into a wrestler, what wrestlers are the embodiment of other wrestling YouTubers? What wrestler is the embodiment of wrestling with regret? Brian is a bit of a traditionalist. He appreciates kayfabe.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think, who would that be?
Did you watch
Cassius Ono?
Okay, that's good. Changing the subject a bit. Did you watch the Table Read episode of Being the Elite?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay.
Was it good?
It's all right.
Yeah. What do they do?
Well, like Cody, they act like they're playing roles on Being the Elite, which they are.
Okay, all right.
But Marty Scurll adopts a American accent.
Oh, he said he's not British.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw that. I saw it like on Twitter or something like that. Who's the wrestling embodiment of cultaholic? British, kind of cheeky. Trent Seven.
Oh yeah.
Trent Seven is cultaholic.
Yeah.
There you go. That's all I got.
It's kind of a short episode,
How
though.
much time do we have? We're at 40 minutes. I think that's good enough because I really don't want to get sneeze vomited on.
You're not going to get sneeze vomited
I feel like you're about to, yeah.
No, I'm
I
fine,
feel like
man.
we've pretty much sucked all that in. Next time you're feeling like this, don't just call in, dude.
Colin Kona Reeves, is his ceiling above or below Noe Jose when he was in NXT?
From what I saw last night, well below.
Yeah.
Well below. But it's a really small sample size.
Here's a good question. King of Beard Style, Vinny Elliott. Who gets called up first, Johnny Gargano or Tommaso Ciampa?
Ciampa.
Yeah.
I feel like Gargano's going to be in NXT for a while just because I think I don't know. I think he's got to win that championship.
Mm-hmm.
97% Tommy, 3% Cat. Tucker Knight was in the Greatest Royal Rumble and Otis was not. Let's say we get a heavy machinery split and Tucker gets the call up. Book his singles push.
Tucker?
Yeah, I don't know anything about him. His push? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Here, how about this? Because to me, he still looks exactly like Rick Bognar.
Yeah.
The guy who played fake Razor Ramon.
Yeah.
So you just make him fake Razor Ramon. That's what I would do. Just make him fake Razor Ramon.
All right. How about one more question? Suplex Casey, not a wrestling question, but with the NBA playoffs going on, who would you guys rather face in a Game 7 on the road in the finals, the Cavs or the Warriors? If you want to put a wrestling spin on it, what wrestler would you guys want as a head coach?
What wrestler would you want as a head coach? AJ Styles.
Oh, John Cena.
Oh, God.
He's so meticulous in his planning.
And then what's the other question?
Who would you rather face on the road in the finals?
Is this a basketball question?
Yeah, Cavs or Warriors.
On the road? Well, you don't want to be playing in Golden State. That's a pretty hype crowd.
I mean, the
right
Warriors are a better team on the road or at home than the Cavs are. So the Cavs not on their home floor, I'd rather take that than the Warriors not on their home floor.
You'd rather take the Cavs.
If I were a player, I'd rather play against the Cavs on the road.
Yeah,
Game 7
sure.
than the Warriors.
Yeah,
Yes.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I didn't see any of the results from last night.
Yeah, I didn't either.
One last bit of news. This is a very, very important bit of news here for the Thursday show. Baron Corbin has a Ferrari.
Get out of here.
I don't know if it's his, but he's been driving around it today on his Instagram, and then he posted some he posted something on Twitter. Hold on a second. Where is it? Baron. Here he is. Hey. He says, and this wasn't in response to anybody, mind you. He just said, how much do you make for your Twitter opinions again? And it's a picture of the keys to a Ferrari. What?
Well, he's inferring that he bought it.
Hey.
How can he afford like a $300,000 car? $500,000 car?
Because
Did he get that at CarMax?
I can't see the back of it. There's no CarMax.
Sticker on the back.
I'm pretty sure CarMax doesn't sell friggin' Ferraris,
I don't
dude.
know. Is there a high-end CarMax equivalent?
What's the most expensive car that CarMax sells?
I don't know.
It's got to be like just a freaking Lexus or something. Like, it can't be that out of
Mercedes.
or Mercedes. There you go. Who turned in their Escalade? Who turned in their Ferrari?
Yeah, I know.
He's gonna roll up to CarMax.
Maybe he was.
Hey.
Maybe it's one of those auctions where they confiscate stuff from a.
It's a drug car.
Yeah.
It's Kona Reeves' drug car.
And so we went to an auction and got it for like $10,000.
Hey, here you go. Price. No maximum.
And you got to sort by relevance, price, high to low.
Shop this range. Very fascinated by this now. Oh crap! Oh, my minimum was like $100,000.
Okay,
they
good.
don't have anything for $100,000.
Oh, okay, and he didn't get a Ferrari from
I'm going to go from 75. I'll go from 70 up. What do we have for 70,000? Ooh, Mercedes. Hold on a second. Distant, no. Sort by price, high to low. All right, here we go. Very excited about this. Whoa!
What?
A 2017 Land Rover Range Rover Supercharged is $96,000.
Oh, Range Rovers are expensive, man.
Yeah, they're almost $100,000. After that is a 2017 Tesla Model S 90D. That's $88,000. A 2017 BMW X5M is $86,000.
Wow.
A 2018 Toyota Land Cruiser is $85,000.
What?
No, get out of here with that. What are they trying to sell?
I don't know, man.
A Porsche is only $80,000.
What year?
2015.
No.
Ooh, look at that car. Little 2014 Porsche 911 Carrera S. Ooh, a Jaguar. $78,000. Holy crapola, man.
All right, I'm about to sneeze. Time to go.
Oh, God. Here we go, everybody. It's happening. It's happening, everybody.
Thanks for
Hilton.
joining us, everybody.
Time for music. We'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.